I know it's become like a popular thing among Christian writers to be like, well, or even Christian music. Christian music does this a lot too, where they're like, well, I don't want to call myself a Christian band because then I limit my audience. And so I'm just gonna like carefully weave the gospel into these music songs that sound like love songs, but it's really about Jesus. And then it ends up just being like, well, why didn't you just say Jesus? Like now it's like a really muddy watered kind of thing. The reason you're doing that is because you just want to make a lot of money. Like, let's be honest, you want to be on the radio, you want to be on a lot of different radio channels. That's my more cynical take on that. With Tolkien, he wasn't concerned about money at all. He wasn't even going to publish The Lord of the Rings. That kind of gets back to what we were talking about with, you write a story because you love the story.
Yes.
And the best stories are written because you love the story. The story that I love is what I wrote, and it has Jesus in it. It has the church in it. It has the Bible in it. There's these elements that are just like, well, I love this. Maybe George R.R. Martin, or is that his name? I'm forgetting his name.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, his thing was like medieval history. My thing's Bible and theology. Who's going to read Bible and theology who's not a Christian, right? So for me, the decision was kind of like, well, I'm writing something that only Christians are probably going to really enjoy, unless you're just a secular person who's really flirting with Christianity and you kind of want to dip your toes in it. You're going to be reading Christian fiction anyways. So that's why I went with calling myself Christian. It just didn't seem to go. It wouldn't work the other way around.